Hey, what up, everybody? Kenji here, and today I'm with Mark McLaren, owner of McBuzz Communication. We've been chatting here a little bit about social media. He's does a lot in consulting. He's been doing this for a very long time. He's a really nice guy, and he's a guy that you can find around town. So, I just wanted to introduce him to you. He's a very cool guy. So first off, Mark, thank you for talking with me.
Absolutely.
So, Mark, if you could, for all the folks out there, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I own my own business. It's called McBuzz Communications. It is online marketing, and I offer a lot of different services, mainly helping small businesses get set up with a web presence, and I show them how to use online tools to connect with customers.
Okay, very cool. And so a big part of what you do is social media. Now, what is it about social media that attracts you?
I have, come to social media through blogging. Basically, I started with a blog on Blogger back in 2005, I guess, and I just found that as a way of sharing my expertise. I was learning a lot from other people's blogs at that time and sort of seeing what was possible. And since then, blogging has become a little more mainstream. I think it's probably accepted as a business tool rather than just something for people who are of a tech, or whatever, just sharing daily insights and that kind of thing. And now it's considered a way to market a business, and that's definitely the way that I help my clients to use it. Mm-hmm. So, since blogging has gotten to be more mainstream, there have been a lot of other tools that have come online as well. And the one that I find the most promising right now is Twitter. I think there is a great deal of possibility with Twitter. It's open-ended. It's not a closed book. There's not any one way to use Twitter. Mm-hmm. There are many, many ways, and it's unlimited in terms of what people can come up with. So, just get involved and see what's out there, depending on your particular field or specialty. And I think for individual professionals that are consulting, it's a great way to meet people, interact, and highlight your expertise.
Very, very cool. So, I think WordPress is really your thing, isn't it?
That is true. I like to think of myself as a WordPress guy. I have a website at McBuzz.wordpress.com where I have free tutorials for WordPress users, and that's been very successful. I find that as a good way to attract new customers and help people to use WordPress and sort of showcase my abilities as well.
Very cool. I will definitely have to be checking that out because, let's be honest, I have no clue what I'm doing. Curious about your social media wow moment. You've been in this space for a really long time and you've seen it grow, and just curious about that moment that you were just, that light bulb went on.
Well, I think for me it's been a little more of a, I'm older. I'm not like the sort of flash user of social media or somebody that is cutting edge. But I have found social media to be, a consistent way of building relationships with people. Mm-hmm. And that extends from blogging to microblogging with Twitter. Facebook, I don't consider myself a real power user of Facebook. LinkedIn is just bread and butter. If you're in the business world, you need to have a LinkedIn profile. Mm-hmm. And if you're not, then get on there today and do it. Build that up. So all the basics have been there for some time, I think, and it's just a matter of finding the tool that you like best in doing that.
Very cool. So if people want to, they can find you on Twitter, correct?
They can find me on Twitter at McBuzz. It's McBuzz. That's my username there.
Mm-hmm. And so if they follow you, what can they expect?
they can expect to hear a lot of tips and things related to WordPress, an occasional rant, probably about Microsoft, but there's always good stuff to share. You know, most recently I found a free download of the book by editor of Wired magazine, Chris Anderson, called Free: The Future of a Radical Price. You can download the entire book as an audio version for free. And go to McBuzz on Twitter and you'll see it.
Very, very cool. And so one last thing that you want everybody to know about you.
Well, I am highly employable, I think is what I'd like to say right now. So I do any kind of work that's out there related to social media and web development. So if you need that kind of work, look me up.
Very cool. Everybody, Mark McLaren, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Kenji.